It is day 3 of Holiday Dessert Week, and today we have Chef Terry Youngblood with Camilla Kitchen to share a few recipes and to tell us more about a brand new cookbook that's been released by M. Judson Booksellers right up the street. Chef Terry, always good to see you.
It's great to see you, Jamarcus.
Yes.
We're excited.
I'm glad to be here.
When we were talking about Holiday Cookie Week and Dessert Week, and you were like, we also have a new cookbook that is out. For folks who are unfamiliar with Camilla Kitchen, which is located inside M. Judson Booksellers here in downtown, talk a little bit about what you try to accomplish. Not try, you accomplish.
We accomplish it, right. At Camilla Kitchen, we serve methodical coffee, lots of espresso drinks and things like that. We have, we bake everything in-house, so nothing comes out of the freezer for us. It's all baked fresh every day. Loads of cookies, scones, savory things sometimes, and just a lot of happiness. You can also walk around the bookstore with a glass of champagne if you like, or Prosecco, or a beer. It's and a glass of wine. It's fantastic.
Nothing is more Hallmark feel than coming in there and then having that bake. I mean, that is like the quintessential.
It just blows my mind how many people that I meet from Greenville who are like, "Wow, this is the first time I've ever been in here." I was like, "Sweetie, where have you been?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
You have been missing out when you need to come inside because it's so cold. You're like, let me go get a big
Come
old
get a
cupcake and a cookie. Yeah.
Chef Terry does these great events too, where you can like escape for a lunch break and have wine, and it is a fantastic
Runaway
time.
Friday.
Runaway
That's a good
Friday.
day. That's a
always
good day.
a good time.
I may need a runaway Wednesday.
Right? You know, we can
mix
switch
it
it
up,
up.
right?
We'll figure that out.
But you guys have a brand new cookbook. It's the first cookbook that you guys have.
It is our first cookbook. Things are just going right now, and I had time to actually put lots of things together, and our team is fantastic. June and Ashley and Beth and Caitlin is a fantastic photographer, and all these people are on staff. So we just teamed up and put this book together, and it is. I'm so proud of it. We are all so proud of it because it is just this conglomeration of our each person's signature thing, and it's fantastic. It is a beautiful
It has
book.
great stories and there are great pictures, so people can buy that now if they're looking for what do you get that
gift
person on your
idea.
list?
Absolutely. We have a little table at the store actually that has our book, and then it also has all of our favorite things. So it's got a in the book it lists some of our favorite items that we use all the time that you wouldn't think of, or something like that. So we keep things like Marsh Hen Mills and Spicewalla.
Oh, and if you don't know about Spicewalla and Asheville,
and if you don't know about Red Clay, you
gotta have
all
it.
day.
These are also
Red clay all day.
Red Clay all day.
So these are some foodie items for you for the foodie on your list.
Absolutely.
And of course it is Holiday Dessert Week.
Right.
And you said I have a cookie for you.
I do. When I was a kid, we always got together with a family, like all the cousins and everybody. We got together and we made these wonderful little cookie boxes for everybody that we loved. And we always put the Mexican wedding cookie, which I absolutely adore.
Same.
So I gave it a makeover and turned it into pistachio because it just adds a little pop of color.
Yes.
And I love the powdered sugar, but sometimes I just don't want it
It's
all
the
the
best. That's the only complaint about the like seriously. It's like the best cookie
You've
ever.
got on your black dress and you're like,
yes.
And
now I
pistachios are
have.
having a moment too.
They
I'm trying to
are.
get into the pistachio, but maybe this can help me.
are.
But
This
you've
is
kind of laid out some of
I've
the
laid it out
ingredients for us.
so
How do we
easily
make it?
for you because this recipe is in the cookbook and it's one of my favorites. You take all of your pistachios and put them in the food processor with your flour and salt and such, and get all your dry ingredients. You pulse it a little bit until the pistachios are just small pieces. You don't want them obliterated.
And pulse is what you'll do in your food
just
processor.
pulse it in the food processor, and then whip your butter and your powdered sugar together until it's light and fluffy. I go ahead and add my pistachio butter and vanilla to that mix because there are no eggs in this, and the fluffier you get this, the better your texture is going to be in your finished cookie because it's kind of like a shortbread, but really crumbly like a sandy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
I love a sandy.
yeah, then you just fold all of this into your butter mixture, and it comes out in this little almost Play-Doh sort of texture, and you smush it all together. I'm going to do it with my hand because I don't have a mixer right here. That's how you know the love is in it. And then you just...
I didn't know there was another way to do it. I thought everything was just done with your hands.
Everything is done with your hands. You just do it and mix it all up. But like I said, there's no leavener or anything in this, so the texture is going to be dependent on your butter. And if your butter is just room temperature and not super soft, it's better because then it holds more of the air and it won't absorb absorb into the flour and make it a little gooey.
And I saw
thing.
Chef Terry rolling these this morning up
Yep.
at the kitchen, and so you roll them into these
You
perfect
roll them
little
into
balls.
perfect little balls, little teaspoon size, I think, is probably the best.
Okay.
And then you pop them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. I like to rotate the pan, and if you have the option of not convecting while you're baking, a lot of times it makes it set on the outside and you've still got a little bit of wet on the inside. So turn your fan off and just let them bake. And then you'll brown butter. That's the secret
There
to
you
the
go.
icing is
Butter.
brown butter. So when you brown your butter, be very careful not to burn it because it will continue to stay hot after you pull it off of the stove. You just want to kind of lighten it up or evaporate all of the milk out of it.
Yeah.
And then whenever those little solids start to form in the bottom and get brown,
Yes.
yank it off and then mix in a little bit of it's powdered sugar, more of the pistachio butter, and a little bit of an invert sugar like corn syrup or glucose that you get at like the craft store whenever you're making cakes and fondant
Yeah.
and things
Okay.
like that. So you need an invert sugar to make it kind of stick together. So when these are cool, you just dunk them, and this is not quite as soft as it should be. But if it's too hard and your icing is not fluid enough, you can add a little touch of hot water or sit the bowl in some warm water to kind of loosen
And
it
they
back
come
up.
out like this.
And they come out like this.
And this is in the cookbook, so
We
definitely go.
sprinkle a little bit of pistachios that are crushed on top, or my favorite is a little bit of pink Himalayan salt.
Perfect.
So
And this is in the cookbook, so it's available
chef.
at Camilla Kitchen, which is located at M. Judson Booksellers right here in downtown Greenville. Again, you can always go to their website as well. We'll be sure to put it all at our website, yourcarolina.tv, located right here in
Thanks,
downtown.
Chef. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Chef.
Merry
We could talk to you
Christmas.
all day,
Thanks.
but we're out of time.
Out of time.